I got pregnant in every relationship I've been in, and I know how that sounds, but I wasn't just out here. I actually loved and dated every man I had kids with. I'm Indy, I got 4 kids, a teenager, twins, and a newborn. But here's the part people don't talk about. It wasn't love that kept repeating. It was my lack of boundaries. I didn't know how to slow down. I didn't require consistency, and I didn't know how to walk away early. So I kept building families in places that weren't stable. And for a long time, I thought it was just my story. But really, that cycle was keeping me stuck, because when you don't fully love yourself, you'll accept situations that feel like love but cost you everything. And I had to learn the hard way. Now I'm breaking that pattern, not just for me but for my kids. They deserve to see what healthy actually looks like. And so do I. Okay, I get it. I was pregnant in every relationship I was in, and I know how that sounds, but what you're not about to do is turn my story into shame. I'm not embarrassed by what it took for me to get here. That's 3 pregnancies, not confusion. Every version of me led here, and now I raise my kids with intention. I'm not bringing life into the world. I'm not just having babies, as you say. I'm building a legacy, and I'm breaking patterns that my kids won't have to heal from. It might not look how you would have done it, but it's done with purpose now. I'm getting a lot of backlash on my got pregnant in every relationship post. I pay my bills, I don't get food stamps, and my kids are taken care of. It's hilarious. I literally talk about my story, and I'm not the same person I was, and nobody can take that from me, regardless of what anybody thinks of me. I got pregnant in every relationship I've been in.
Stop right there. Every relationship does not have to yield a child. Ladies, you gotta stop this shit. Okay? And then people always ask me, well, Brandon, what's your solution for these women not becoming single moms? If these men are so trash, you tell him he's not getting a child from you unless you're married. That's how you prevent becoming a single mom. See, y'all like to make complicated things simple and simple things complicated. It's very simple. And just because you haven't been able to achieve it, that just means you either A, very simple, or you don't listen, which would make you very simple. You see, women have been complaining about these deadbeat men since 1973. And I was born in 88. You hear me? They've been becoming single moms forever. I don't understand how you young women keep getting got like this, all because you didn't have a single second thought.
She's currently getting roasted in her comment section, but what's funny is her situation isn't uncommon. I'm sure that there's somebody in your life that you know that is just like this woman, that has multiple baby dads and seems to leave every relationship with a parting gift as a child. I'm sure there's an aunt, a sister, a sister-in-law, a grandma, even your own mother. That's exactly like this woman, because this is not an uncommon situation. This is actually very common, unfortunately. She is, and women like her are the epitome of pick-me, male-centered women. You keep having children with men because you think it's going to make them stay, because you want so badly to be chosen and to be loved by a man. So you give that man children, thinking that's going to keep the man. And mind you, pick-me, male-centered women are the ones that are having the most children, and they're honestly some of the worst mothers. Not all of them, but a good portion of them should not be mothers, but yet they're the ones always reproducing. And here's my thing. Women like this don't care about the children. They only care about themselves. If you notice, she talks about herself, I needed to heal, and I wanted a family. But she really, along the way, didn't think about all the kids that she drug along in these different relationships with different stepdaddies, and then brought another sibling, and then moved on to the next relationship with, a different stepdaddy. Like, she wasn't thinking about her children when she had all these children. She was thinking about that man and wanting to be loved by a man. And the reason why I do judge and take issue with women who have children with different men in different relationships, like they just have baby daddy after baby daddy after baby daddy, and they're trying to do family after family after family, broken home after broken home after broken home, is the fact that it does affect the children.
I got pregnant in every relationship I've been in, and I know how that sounds, but I wasn't just out here. I actually loved and dated every man I had kids with. I'm Indy, I got 4 kids, a teenager, twins, and a newborn. But here's the part people don't talk about. It wasn't love that kept repeating. It was my lack of boundaries.
Every relationship doesn't require you to have a new baby, just like every man doesn't deserve to be a father. It takes a special kind of man to be there as a parent. Not only when the relationship is good, but even after y'all decide to go y'all separate ways and he moves on amicably without needing something from you in return. Oh, well, in order for me to come get my son, you're going to have to do a little something. Like that bribery nonsense. Not only that, but in the end, the kids end up getting the short end of the stick because they have two parents who can't co-parent and come together and do what's best for the children. And then they grow up traumatized and they have that image and those memories burned into their head that my mom and dad didn't get along, they hated each other, and my dad walked out of my life or my mom walked out of my life, and I never saw them until I was grown, and they tried to rectify the situation by blaming the other parent. Because don't act like y'all ain't never heard of that. One parent will say, well, it was your dad's fault, and the other parents, I swear, I was trying to be there, it was your mom's fault. Before you reward someone with a baby, make sure that they earned it and they deserve to carry a part of your DNA, your legacy. Okay?
There was a young lady on here that said she got pregnant in every relationship. And I'm not going to make a video to bash her because clearly life is already lifing, if you know what I mean. So it's not to bash her. The only thing that I would say is that she said that she was in love with everyone that she made a kid with. And that is what I'm going to push back on just a teensy little bit, because in the end of the video, she said that she didn't love herself. So then it's just like, if you didn't love yourself, you didn't have any consistent set boundaries and things like that, I would argue that you actually weren't in love with the 4 men that you had kids with. You probably were trauma bonded, or you were infatuated with them, or the idea of what that was, and didn't protect yourself. And now you have 4 children. Again, it's not for me to bash her. Clearly she's doing what she can for the 4 children that she has, but the living situation, I could tell, is less than ideal. And maybe she's trying to build up some sort of platform on this app, which is what a lot of people do when you have a lot of kids and, going to be like Resilient Jenkins and multiple other people who have dysfunctional family lives, because people are tuning into it and making videos about it. And it's hopefully clear that she's learned her lesson, because she got 4, and it's by 4 by 3 different men. So that's my only thing. I just feel like at that point you weren't really in love. You were probably, again, going through a cycle. And I think that's the thing with sex, because it's just free. You go out here and have sex with anybody. It's so free. It's just out there and open and available. And when you don't know much, don't have much, don't want to think about much else, you constantly look for sex and don't protect yourself. But again, this is just not to bash her, but to just push back on that idea. Not even just for her, for other women who have said like, oh, I've had multiple kids with multiple men and I was in love with them. No, you may have been in a relationship with them, but I don't think you really love them, or yourself for that matter. But you are probably working on doing that now.
First of all, I have come to the conclusion that these people are coming here online just to gain popularity or to gain more traffic on their TikTok page so they can start earning money. Because I don't see any reason why you bring your business to the public. It's not everything we bring to the internet. Okay, fine. Yeah, you have a teenager, you have twins, that's 3 children, and a newborn, that's 4, from 3 men. And yeah, I know you fucked up. I know. I'm not going to bash this lady, because I have somebody as well that have 3 kids for 3 men. 3 kids for 3 men. And whenever she's saying a story, I feel so hot and I feel her pain. But and I understand that life is not easy, but the fact that she said she was in love with all the men, so because you are in love with all the men, does that give you the right to just have babies with them? You've made the first mistake, For me, as you make the first mistake, you should have waited, study the man to see if you guys can get married. But no, you just get pregnant and then the man left and you meet another person, you fall in love and also get pregnant again. Girl, you've already have 3 children. Why are you getting pregnant again? Now you are a single mom of 4 children. But yeah, thank God you said you are working, your kids are fine, that you've learned your lesson. Sometimes it's good to speak out and heal yourself, but that should be with your therapy or your friends, not in the social media. Because when you come here to speak your mind, people are going to say a lot of hurtful stuff about you. But girl, I am not going to bash you. I respect you for coming out to say it, And I pray that you find the strength to raise those children, and I pray that those children father are in their lives, because it's so hurtful when the first child father is very active and the other two fathers are not active. It's going to be sad for the other siblings. That's one thing that you probably need to think about. Like, and the other thing I noticed about her, she's always saying I like, it's always about her, not about the kids. But the fact that she says she has realized her mistake, but girl, it's kind of too late though. You've realized your mistake when you already have 4 children. 3 different. Well, like, I'm just so tired and confused. I don't know why they are bringing stuff like this to the internet. I don't know what to do with women anymore, because I am a woman. I don't know what to do with them. There are things you bring online. Not everything. This men, they are going to see us like, they are not going to respect us because we are bringing too much information online. There's no privacy, there's no courtesy. Must you say everything online? Or maybe you are just looking for ways to promote your channel, you promote your TikTok page. That is what I see here. Yeah. So guys, what do you guys think about this 3 men and 4 kids? Leave your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and once again I want to appreciate you all for always watching my video and always liking, and also I've gained some new subscribers. I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this family. May the good Lord bless you. Okay guys, have a lovely day. Go out there and enjoy the beautiful weather. Bye y'all.